Next is the Second Church Estates Commissioner and Member of Parliament for Banbury, the Honourable Tony Baldry MP.
Time is moving on, so we're going to go down from 3 points to 2. And I only have 2 points I want to make this evening, and it's this. I asked the House of Commons Library just how often had any business won 3 Queen's Awards like this. And what Rami has achieved actually is unique. No other business, absolutely no other business, has won the Queen's Award for International Development, such as this, in 3 consecutive years. But as importantly, to put this into context, there has only been one other business, only one other company that has won the Queen's Award like this 3 times, and then it wasn't consecutively. So this is an amazing achievement by Sunmark. That's my first point. My second point is, I just actually, on behalf of us all, want to say what an incredibly generous man Rami Ranger is. And we are all here this evening, as guests at this fantastic party. And I think, it's a great privilege for all of us to be friends of Rami and Sunmark and his family. And so I think Rami deserves an enormous round of applause just for his inherent generosity and greatness of spirit. Thank you.
Our next speaker is Lord Dolar Popat.
Your Excellency, the High Commissioner for India, my parliamentarian friends, ladies and gentlemen, Rami in many ways is a very unique character. A person with a single parent came into this country as an immigrant like me and many of you, has really excelled, not just in business and winning 3 awards, but the work he does for the community and the work he does for the young Asians in particular. Just about 3 weeks ago, we had a function for 140 young undergraduates from the Hindu community, where Rami participated with me and my good friend Nick DeBoss, to inspire this new generation of British-born Indians into politics and civic duties. So Rami, you are a shining example, you are a role model, and you've done exceptionally well for yourself, for the country, but for the community as a whole. So Rami, thank you for what you do. But I want to thank immensely to Renu and your family, who are great support to you. As Baroness Verma said, no man can be successful without somebody like Renu to support you all the way. Rami, thank you. Finally, Rami, thank you on behalf of everybody here that you do invite us here to celebrate such a great occasion. So thank you again.
And we end this tranche of speakers with a double act that really requires no introduction. We please warmly welcome Mr. S.P. Hinduja, the chairman of the Hinduja Group, and G.P. Hinduja, the co-chairman of the Hinduja Group. Thank you.
Everyone has mentioned about Rami. I would just like to add one sentence, that we all, Indians, Asians, English, are proud of you, and you have elevated the whole world and the business world. So, wish you all the best. And India, particularly, you have recognized that what an Indian can do all over the world. Thank you very much. Now I will request my brother, because I was not to be here, he was to be here. So though we are not twins, but we operate as one unit.
Dr. Rami, I am going to give a totally different aspect of what everyone has been giving you. I will only congratulate you for your being a real gentleman, your family values. I have witnessed your growth from the day I have met you, maybe over 30 years now, and the way you have grown, no doubt, besides your talent, skills, and the hard work what you have been doing, but in reality, the humility what you have and the human values, I have seen you helpful to everyone. Whenever there is a need, they think of you and you reach there. This is remarkable. And being a single man in your group, you have done something for which you should write some memoirs, which should be printed and been given to schools and universities, so that for the youngsters it becomes a good example. Let me wish you all the best and many more such awards and a special recognition for all the good work you have been doing for the society. Thank you.
Please warmly welcome the first Asian woman MP, Member of Parliament for the Witham constituency, and India's answer to Baroness Thatcher, the Honourable Priti Patel MP.
Your Excellency, my lords, ladies and gentlemen, namaste and good evening to you all. We are all tremendously humbled to be here this evening, and we are humbled to be here for our friend, our very dear friend, Dr. Rami Ranger, and to celebrate everything that Rami has achieved in his business empire from his very, very humble roots and humble origins. And I, from a personal point of view, pay tribute to Rami for all that he's achieved, to his family as well for the support that they've given him, and to that whole spirit of enterprise, the Asian work ethic that Rami has brought to Sunmark, and to the tremendous success that his company has achieved, not just once, but obviously threefold. Rami, this is for you. You have done such great work, not just for the British Asian community, but obviously in this country and internationally as well, in 90 countries, ladies and gentlemen, across the world. Rami's company, Sunmark, is exporting globally. Wherever I go, when I worked in the private sector, wherever I went, I would see Rami's products around the world, and that is a tremendous tribute to the success of Rami and to everything that he has achieved. And so, Rami, well done and congratulations. God bless you and your family and to everything that Sunmark has achieved. And very much, here's to you and your success for the many, many years and decades to come. Thank you.
Our next speaker is the Member of Parliament for Watford and a successful businessman in his own right, the Honourable Richard Harrington MP.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, Lords, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great pleasure to follow Priti Patel, because a little-known fact about her is that she was at Watford Girls' Grammar, and were a former constituent of mine had I been the Member of Parliament. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're here tonight to celebrate Sunmark, Rami Ranger, and everything that has already been said about them. Other than the fact, another little-known secret is that, for me, this year has been a tremendous Rami Ranger year, not least because I've had the pleasure to go to Greenford and see the tremendous business that you all do there. Not least because I've actually found a very small country in Africa, Burundi, where the only products that Britain exports to them are Sunmark products. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, when the Boundary Commission results, the draft new constituencies came out, it was generally not good for Watford because I get the largest council estate in Eastern England. But the great thing about it was, for the next election, Rami Ranger and the Ranger family will be constituents of mine. And I tell you, that's a great honour. Rami, you are my uncle, you are my brother, and you are my friend. And knowing you has been one of the greatest things that's happened to me since becoming actively involved in politics in Watford. Now you're a constituent, it's another reason for me to be nice to you. But for all of us here, we're deeply honoured and deeply grateful for you, your family,
and for what your company has done for this country. Thank you very much.